Hello, Gemini. If you're new to my channel, thank you for clicking on me. If you're returning, thank you. This is not my day job, so please be aware that my time is limited. I can only do these videos in free time and get them uploaded. You can request private readings in the description box or Venmo donations for the channel. Please take into consideration these are general readings and take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you are a cross watcher and you feel that this applies is reversed for you, then I suggest you go ahead and do that. I suggest you look up your chart and see what all is in your chart. Maybe this is actually meant for you. Anywho, notes, things to be aware of is we are in Mercury retrograde from November 9th to November 29th. It can disrupt communication. It can delay plans. And it can cause us to have some deeper introspection, which can cause exes to reach out to us. Sometimes the opposite. It can cause all of us to think about our exes. Before reaching out to them, however, I ask that you think about whether or not you are wanting closure, trying to get closure. If you are, realize that you can work on yourself, heal yourself, and give yourself that closure. I am not saying it's easy. I am not saying that you have to do it. Maybe, however, when you give yourself that closure, it's you're far less likely to call that person back into your life. And I am in no way saying that about forgiveness. Forgiveness is is something that you have to do on your own. If you don't feel, sometimes people do some horrendous things to you, and I am not suggesting that anybody, forgiveness is something that you have to figure out how to do for yourself or not. Take it or leave it. I will never tell anybody to forgive somebody. So, anywho, let's jump into the cards and see what part of Gemini they are trying to reject and don't want to acknowledge. What part of Gemini are they trying to reject? What parts of yourself are you trying to disconnect from? Do you have a temper? Are you, book? This is the Enchanted Map. Do you not want to connect with an anger? Uncomfortable chaos is surrounding you. Things that you've left unattended may be the cause of some conflict. Pent-up energy needs release, just as a storm in nature must break, for these events occur when the electricity between opposing forces stirs things up and creates temporary disorder. Not all storms are destructive. Rather, they serve nature by bringing rain to the ground and wind to the trees, enabling seeds to be widely distributed and continuous growth to be ensured. Just remember that whatever is being stirred up inside you or between you and another will benefit you later. The sun will shine again and new growth will be observed. Don't be afraid to shake things up a little. Yeah, sometimes we have to release that anger. It's okay. Just find a healthy way to do it. What is this part of themselves that Gemini is trying to reject? Clarify this, please. whenever you're feeling it, you feel very imbalanced. You don't like tension. Maybe you're the peacekeeper of the family. Why is Gemini this way? Maybe a parent of yours had gambling problems and was a miser. They like to hold on to things really tight. That this doesn't have to be money. It could be anger. It could be jealousy. They just held on to it and they refused to let go of it. Maybe there's an inheritance that somebody's arguing over. A parent who is ill, has health issues, or a hypochondriac. They used it to control you, and you're afraid or worried about, upsetting them and making them worse. Because we don't want to, even if we know that one of our parents is the narcissist, we still love them, we still care for them. Well, sometimes we get over that. I shouldn't laugh at that, but, it is what it is, and I apologize. Yeah, we still don't want to hurt them. We don't want to make their situation any worse. Maybe they were in the military. Maybe you're in the military. PTSD. Their lifestyle, their thing, whatever they did to you caused PTSD, childhood traumas. What is the reason that Gemini is trying to reject it? What's the reason? Yeah, there was a lot of anger. This person could become violent, could erupt. So you just want to, you either, you don't want to cause this eruption, or you're afraid of being like them. You don't want to do this to your own children or your own family. So you are trying to work on it. Okay, those both came out. Maybe you feel like you've been disowned or shunned or exiled whenever we go into therapy, and we want to talk to our family about it. They don't want to talk about it. They just want things to be status quo. They just want things to keep going on as is. They don't want to put any effort into it. And so you become hated. You could feel banished or abandoned or shunned or whatever by these parents or family members who they don't want to put the time or effort into growing. They just want things to keep going as is. Let's not talk about the past. Let's just, sometimes, they say, let's just live in the moment. Can also be very devastating, because it means that you're not fixing your past. You're not confronting the past. You're not dealing with the past and how you got here, and you won't be able to change the trajectory of your future. As soon as you acknowledge the past and acknowledge what didn't work, and you can change your future. However, that is very difficult because it means that every yes or no, you have to realize it. You have to think about it. You have to put the thought and effort into it. Is this what I want, or is this my history teaching me, leading me? Is my response a learned pattern? Our patterns have been taught to our parents, and they have been imprinted on us and back all the way for generations, and it's difficult to break those patterns. So how is this part of Gemini manifesting in their life? Queen of the Outsiders. I have arrived. I am where I will always be. The Divine Feminine. I'm not going to read the book because what I see in it is you feel left out. You don't feel like a part of anything. You feel, no matter where you go, you feel left out. You're not attaching with anything or anyone. You just... You're having a hard time finding your group. Yeah, when it comes to religion, ethics, traditions, marriage, education, all of it, all of those, no matter where you're at, you struggle to find balance, and you're struggling to find a place where you fit. You feel as if you don't fit anywhere. Oh, let's go in with the next one. What is the hidden power that Gemini is suppressing by not connecting with this part of themselves? What is the hidden power they're suppressing by not connecting with this part of themselves? No, I thought it was going to flip. I guess it didn't. Okay, well, I'll take this top one. You're capable of embracing new chapters with curiosity. You've got a lot of curiosity. You're very open. You have higher wisdom. You like to explore and learn, and you're ready for new chapters. You're very capable of it. You're willing to look into your past. You're willing and able to see the mistakes that were made in the family all the way through all the generations. All this generational trauma buildup. The gook, the ick. You're capable of clearing the path. You are capable of becoming... you're capable of breaking all the generational curses in your family. You can slice through the obstacles and carve a path towards your own dreams. You're extremely powerful. You just don't see it. You're able to stay authentic and aligned. You're able to trust your inner wisdom. And how can Gemini reclaim and embrace this lost part of themselves? How can Gemini reclaim and embrace this lost part of themselves? Pay attention to how you're acting. Pay attention to what you're drawing in. Make sure that your actions match your words, that your actions match your intentions. Accidents increase when you are in a hurry, rushing through a project, or impatiently distracted. This flammable temperament can spark inspiration or spark a conflagration, so proceed with caution. And from all of this here, you are definitely capable of proceeding with caution. So just be careful as you're, as you move forward. Make sure you set healthy boundaries. Take your time, be patient with yourself. Breaking those chains, breaking those generational traumas is not easy. It's not a quick fix. It can take a very long time. So be patient with yourself. It's okay if you slip. Just don't stay stuck. As soon as you realize you've made the mistake, do your best to correct it. Messages for Gemini. Messages for Gemini. Whoop. The Good Tarot. I need to get these marked the way that I do in my others. So, enthusiastic action, adventureness, venturing forth, beginning a project, acting on a new idea. I am free to venture forth, for co-creating a life true to my desire is right. I am finding my purpose as I take the first step into something new. My ideas have value and I dream boldly. Dreams come true, wishes fulfilled, completion, enjoyment, contentment, achievement of desire. It is right to say no to what isn't right for me. And now is my time to experience wishes fulfilled. The sweet harvest that came about from seeds I planted. I drink in the aroma of successful endeavor, take pride in my hard work and achievement, and savor the satisfaction of a job well done. I deserve to pause and acknowledge all I co-created, and I do it joyfully. The Star. I am hopeful and inspired by life right now, and everything that is happening points to a renewed sense of encouragement. After all the changes I have experienced, I'm starting to recognize the hope that comes with new beginnings. Yeah, you got it. You're gonna get there. You just have to keep putting one foot in front of the other and keep healing those generational traumas, and be kind to yourself. Keep setting healthy boundaries and just keep moving forward. All right, that's it for me today. If this helped, which I hope it did, like, share, subscribe, comment. Thank you for allowing me to be in your time. Thank you for spending it with me. I appreciate you. This is me. I still haven't figured out how to get me and the cards. So, anywho, thank you. I appreciate you. Have a good day.